Greetings! Welcome to the Devlog for Hot Dogs, Horseshoes, and Hand Grenades Meatmas 2020 Week 2. We're going to start off as always with a quick sound check. Make sure speakers aren't up too high. Wonderful. So what have we got for you this week? Well, it's time to do another one of our Meatmas Roundups, especially for those of you folk who either don't have the game, can't play this Meatmas right now, or are just playing every Friday or so. So I'm going to start off by talking about the stuff that's been added to the scene sort of game mechanic wise that isn't really a spoiler, more of a like, this is what it's like to play the scene now, and then move on from there into spoiler land and take a look at what our toys were this week. I'm also going to move this chair that's to the left of me here in real space so I don't trip over it. All right, so first off, some of you may have heard, this is actually a pretty challenging scene, and so one of the things that I just added is there are some new opportunities in terms of healing. The security cards that junk bots drop can actually be eaten for health. You heal every time you teleport between the bunker network, and there is a new difficulty. If you're just jumping in, you're like, I want to see the new gun, shoot some things, and have it not be hard, you can just switch right to just gimme gives difficulty and no longer hurts you. So you get a flash, but it doesn't actually take any health off. So yeah. In addition to that, navigating and finding bunkers that are open and have gifts now has a sort of hints system. If you go over to the map, none of them are showing up because I've already opened up all of the bunkers, but basically if you're within about 300 meters of a bunker that is available to open because it has gotten to that day, you should see a little flashing white circle in the general vicinity of it. And if you get closer to that circle, it'll shrink down and get smaller, and you'll be able to tell a little easier where it is. So yeah, we're going to leave that over there. I prefer to be ambushed and surprised. And of course, there are some other additions. There are checkpoints that you can get random loot at now in the scene. Yeah, there's a, we're going to had enough of that music. There we go. And yeah, so we are going to go ahead and jump in now and grab ourselves some new guns, and along the way, see a few new friends that are in the scene. Use our teleporter network here. Start with day 5. Blamo. And And remember, kids, never dance like that with a loaded gun. So, let's see what Day 5's toy is. It's actually been long enough, I can't remember what's in this case. Oh yes, I had forgotten. The Swag 12. That's right. Honestly, one of my favorite things to use in CSGO back in the day. We've got a 5-round mag with these 12-gauge shorts in it that are they're okay. They're not great. They are not a let's clear out our quick build here. They're not incredible, but they're fun. Let's run out and see what kind of sweet hell is outside this bunker. We're gonna get shot at immediately. I can't remember where this bunker is in the level. Everything. Okay, good, cool. We're not gonna get shot at up here. So yeah, so let's take some shots. Pull the mag out like that. Yoink! Pop that there. Wonderful. It does not have a stock yet, but I'm gonna, after the Meatmas season, I'm gonna do some model surgery to make it so that like this part of the model can hide, so you can affix a stock onto it. We are not going to attempt to engage at range there, so I'll just put this in my pocket, and we'll wait till we've picked up another Meatmas gun or two for slightly longer range engagements. Day 6. Boom! Oh, there is a friend very close to where we are. Danced in between those edits. Do 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 do. Oh yeah, this is a personal favorite right here. we have the Sharp's 1874 cartridge conversion rifle. Here, this is I believe it's a falling block design. So, goes like so. I'm going to go ahead and slap on. I don't think this specific scope would have been necessarily what you'd find on this rifle, but it's the closest one I have. We're going to put in 45 100 Sharps. Close that. Pull the handle. Let's first see if we've got... Oh, our new friend. One of our new friends is firing missiles at us. Okay, we are not walking out of Bunker A6 right now. We're just gonna come back here. We're gonna try this out on some of our poor little junk bot friends. All right, so yeah, as demonstrated before, our Swag 7. Come on, actually hit it, Anton. Oh, you're just terrible. This is not exactly, there we go, a long-range shotgun. There we go. Wonderful. Let's go ahead and eat one of those. And then, let's pull out our Sharps here. Now, there should actually, I think there should be a bot up in the tower. Of course, I'm going to say let's make a long-range shot on video, which means I am going to embarrass myself. Is he visible up there? Huh. Well, we don't get to embarrass ourselves at that range. We'll just have to do it at this range. Hammer is back. Whap! Absolutely love this rifle. Nice and accurate. It's got this really great little side pouch here that we can store a bunch of spare shots in. Come back up here. Another. Ah! Terrible. Pull one of those out. Blamo. So there is our beautiful Sharps rifle. I still need to make a pool for the one-shot breech loaders for Cow Wiener Calico in Taken Hold. I'll get to that soon. Oh, and this does, by the way, have, if we pull this off here especially, this does have a perfectly functional aperture sight, and I have made shots using it off. It takes a while to find. There it is. I have made shots out to 300 with this. It is possible as long as your HMD has a high enough resolution. Anywho, let's go to the next gun. Day 7. Can't remember what's in here. Day 7s. Oh, yes, I had forgotten. This absolutely wonderful. That's right. We finally have the M93R. As we always should have had. Hop on that stock there. Can change it. This is, remember, this is not a full auto pistol. This is a 3-round burst pistol. Super fast fire rate. Let's go see if we can get in a fight and not get blown up. Let's see here. Peeking around. Okay. No missiles. No missiles. You know, I think there might be one of the missile ones right above us. There are currently 3 types of drone enemy in the level, and one of them's real. Oh, there he is. We might be able to get a shot off without it seeing us. I might get myself blown up here. Let's see. Single shot. Oh. Got it. Whoop. Of course, we got those. Let's try our 3-round burst off. Oh, that was not a hit. Let's try again. Blamo. Now we can fire our pistol in peace. And there goes your 20-round mag. Super fast, super fun. Let's pick a fight. Come on. Where's some junk bots? Show me some junk bots. Oh. Oh, goodness. There's another missile one. got some snipers. Oh, there's our hardened drones. Okay. Whew. Here we go. Pretty protected here. Let's see if we can take this mine out first. Always nice when the drones aggro on the junk bots. Makes my job a little easier. It's not really a great weapon for this engagement range. Come on.
That's the advantage.
Should have really popped some APIs in this.
They're over there.
Oh, got another one. Wonderful. Oh! Ah! Don't try to pistol whip a robot. Lesson learned. Anywho, on to the next day's gun. Alright, let's open up day 8's case. Can't remember what you were either. Oh yeah, here we go. This is the Berthier carbine. I'm gonna leave it's got the same scope option at the moment. Going to load this up. This uses an N-block clip. Looks like we've got a broken reflection probe here. Oh, that's so strange. I will have to fix that later. It's always something. That similar to the Carcano, when you chamber the last round, the clip sort of drops out the bottom. Let's see what kind of sweet hell we have over here. Okay, we got a hardened one. I'm gonna totally die if I try to take this thing on. Oh! Yes! Freaking champion right there. I bet you. Is there a... Oh. There's a missile one. We gotta just barely tag red part. Nope. That was our empty clip dropping out. Don't see me. Ha-ha! Take that, robot. Pop out here. See if we can get a long range shot. I'm not even practicing with this rifle at all. Yeah, I'm just gonna say no. Any junk bots out here to shoot? Oh. Yes, aggro on them. Ooh. Scored a hit. Wonderful. Got him. Wonderful. Oh, I love this. This has upgraded right to favorite classic bolty. Just a handsome one right there. And I love that little ring on the front. Whee. All right, day 9. Ended that dance with an accidental arm swinger jump. All right, let's see what's in here. Oh, this is such a ridiculous gun. This was a World War II era prototype. This is the Viper Mark I. And it's basically... I've heard it referred to as the motorcycle Sten. The whole idea is that this would sort of just wedge underneath your armpit. There's no sights to aim it on. You would just basically just hip fire this thing. And because it's a Sten, it's so heavy, and it's just jammed into your armpit, you should be able... Well, if I had tracers, Oh gosh. Why did I come out here? This is just terrible. I will take cover behind the chungus tree. There's totally a mine behind this tree. Oh, it got me. Yeah, don't take complex multi-threat battles with this as your only gun. This is, I'll admit, this is mostly a novelty. This is terrible, but it certainly looks cool. Day 10. Let's open this case right up here, and boom. Oh, a personal favorite, and one that I spent a whole bunch of extra time on getting perfect. It's on. Man, this one has the same broken reflection probe. Wonder what is going on there. Let's go ahead and let's go outside here. Let's take a look at how we load this. So this, unlike the way that I have the volcanic implemented, what I've done here with our 1860 classic lever action carbine is you actually have to grab the follower, drag it forward, which we see the spring compress, and turn out the magazine. We load it from the front. We can actually see all the rounds loaded in it. Close that there, and as we load and fire this, we'll actually see the follower get closer and closer. Anyway, let's try to take a shot. Oh, terrible. I'm gonna get blown up again. I just know it. I feel it. Oh. Third try's a charm. Got him. Only took 2/3 of my health off. Ah, wonderful. But yeah, as we fire this, you can see the follower retracts as there's only so many rounds left. This was a huge pain in the butt to do, but was absolutely worth it for such a pretty rifle. Such a piece of history. Come on, we can do this, Anton. Come on. Took a few shots, but we got it. There you go. Our beautiful 1860 lever action rifle. And on to our last gun of the day, Bunker 11. Here we go. Let's pop this case open, and boom! One of my personal favorite SMGs, the MPK. Oh, just look at that. Just look at that beauty. Open bolt. Let's take this out to play. This is a pretty dangerous part of the level. This is probably a terrible idea. We have blown up a bunch of the missile boats. Let's see if we can get this sucker here. Oh, I'm gonna die. I just know it. Can only hit their weak point while it's active, but this is an SMG, so. Got him! We're gonna totally get ourselves killed running out here. I just know it. I feel it. Oh, we got some guards up there. All right. One final assault, fellas. Let's see how we do. No, not going so well so far. Back up. Suppress! Ah, I didn't suppress it very well. We're on the landing pad. One under it here. Yeah, exactly. Oh.
Get down. Cover me.
Up the stairs we go. Oh.
Follow them.
Ah.
Over there.
I'm gonna get blown up by the rocket one in close range, I just know it. Helps to aim, Anton. There we go, 2 hands. Oh. Last one.
Cover me. I'm sure someone's around here.
There we go. Woo! Eat that. Fire a celebratory rocket for our victory. Aw, a little too low. Wonderful. This is not the engagement range for this gun at all. Well, there you have it, folks. Let's go ahead and jump out of VR and quickly talk about what is coming in the next week to Meatmas. Yo! So, I hope you found that enjoyable, taking a look at the toys and such. In addition to stuff that's going on in the scene, which is going to continue to expand over the month, both new bunkers, I've got at least 4 other drone-type enemies planned. The other half of the map is going to open up, which has some new challenges and surprises that are coming. That'll happen in a couple days. But it is also time to announce the Meatmas 2020 contest. That's right, we're bringing the contest back this year, and so it works a little bit different this year. This is the Future SOSIG Next Generation SOSIGUN Trials. And so what this contest is going to be about is that it's a sort of fictional firearm design contest. And it's tied directly into the game and the SOSIGs. And so the idea is, for those of you who don't know this, generally speaking, in the real world, when a military goes, okay, we need a new rifle for our soldiers, they hold what's called a trial, which is usually they put out a set of requirements for a type of weapon system that they need, like can only weigh so much and needs to hold 30 bullets and needs to be made out of these materials or needs to be compatible with a specific system. It's a set of requirements, and then a number of different defense contractors tend to bid on. They essentially put forth a proposal of, here's the thing we've designed that can fulfill your requirements, usually all of them, sometimes only some of them, for this price, sort of thing. And then a series of trials are held to judge the effectiveness of those various weapon systems. And sometimes in fact, very frequently, military looks at all of them and goes, nah, I guess we don't need a new rifle. So the idea in this is that there's going to be several different categories, which will be detailed in the contest thread. I haven't fully typed it up yet, but it will be live tonight, like a main infantry rifle, a squad level support weapon. And what you're going to do is, and it'll be linked in the thread, you're going to open up a Google Doc that I have put together that is, you can think of it as sort of like the trials form. You can pop images into it, descriptions and things. You have to fill it out. And so what you're going to do is you're going to open that form in Google Docs. You're going to click File, make a copy of it for yourself, fill it out, put all your stuff in it, text, images, etc., which I'll get to in a moment, and then you're going to set it to be public on the web, and then post that link to the contest thread before the end of the contest. The winners in every category, this is the big part, because I've done prizes in the past, I've mailed things out, I've spent far too much money on international postage, and almost committed federal offenses by violating ITAR. Thankfully, I looked some things up before I shipped them out. So this year we're going to do this purely digitally, which is that the winner in each category is going to actually be turned into a SOSIGUN in the game as part of the future Sosig Soldier sort of combat set. It's they're going to one of our wonderful artists, Ben Gummer, who's done all of the Sosa guns for the game, is going to take your design and turn it into the sort of squat, chibi, fun Sosig gun style that is in the game. So if you want to participate in kitting out the sausage of the future, you can design a weapon for this. As I said, all of the little minutia and details of it will be in the contest thread and in the form that you have to figure out. If you're like, well, how do I convey the idea of what I'm doing? You can draw analog, you can make it digitally, you can 3D model it, you can build it in H3 out of various attachment parts and use the hover bench to hover it in a cool pose and then take a picture of it. You can use whatever your heart's content to design it, as long as you fill out the form, convey it verbally, and convey your image of the weapon. And it's going to be fun. You'll see. It's sort of a themed questionnaire where you have to sort of explain what your firearm is, and then explain sort of how it would be why it would be appropriate for various sorts of combat situations. So you can consider this whole thing a piece of sort of creative, participatory, world fiction play for the contest. So I hope you have fun with it. And as I said, the prize in each category is going to be inclusion in the game, and I'm sure we'll find out something particularly fun for also having a segment that are voted on by the audience. So we'll definitely have a subreddit's choice award as always. So yeah. Whew, well, I am going to race back to getting this build done for 7 so that I can immediately start working on the build for midnight. So this, as I said last week, these Fridays are a little much at the moment. So I hope you're continuing to enjoy the scene, the new challenges, the new toys, and the new friends who try to blow you up. And yeah, I will see you all next week. Peace.